Welcome to Factorio Modded. We're doing Space XK2 in 0.5.01. We still haven't updated to 0.72 because I haven't finished building my iron drive capacity on the new ship. This is my mine ship, and I wanted to make sure that I can actually fly once it updates. And I think I have to add a storage container over here to hold iron. It's iron drives, but I don't think I need an iron engine. I think I can do it without an iron engine. I can do it with just the storage tanks. So I think my current ship in orbit around Nauvis is using don't do that. Why is there a transition there? It's so weird. My current one is brain blank. This one here. This uses the normal storage tank, so in theory I can just build this setup with plasma and copper. This thing doesn't need a I've got speed modules here, so it's using a lot of power. 840 megawatts is actually a shit ton of power. So I'm not sure about that side of things. Hey Weasel Zombie, how's it going? What's happening? I think the power consumption. My plasma. I think old Stardew's gonna need a bit of a bigger power plant. It's got this thing though. I think I need another one of these to be able to power the difference, because the current infrastructure is gonna be drained. I think. Maybe not. I mean, max I've used is 281. That was with the big mining drills all going at the same time. So we might be okay. Another thought I had is I could fill the ship up with accumulators and power it from this. And the accumulators can power the mining operation. So I have no actual reactor on the ship. I just have these things, vacuum accumulators. And I can afford to build them. I've got thousands of cubes. So I could build these. And they hold, say it's 250 megajoules and 2.5 megawatts output. This max output though is 225. So I need about, actually I don't need many of them to be able to do that, but it's more about the input. It'll take a while to charge up. You need more because of charging time. Yeah, otherwise the other accumulators, we've got, Omnium one's really cheap. It's 5 times worse. The normal one is like 9 times worse, 8.5 times worse. So ratio wise, Omnium's probably the better one to do because it's real cheap. And 5 megawatts. Oh, my calculator's not working. I can do the math in my head. 5 megawatts means we need 20 for each 100 megawatts, which is 60 of them. And the 2x2 tiles, so it's 4 tiles times 60 is 240 tiles. So 240 tiles. Let me do this 2x2. Can I make that bigger? I'm not sure how. Space. I'll do a space tile. So that's 3x3, 4x4. So I get to 240 tiles. I need 60 by 40, right? Or 50 by 50. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like that. Fill that up or something with accumulators. But that's actually not that much space. So if that filled up with Holmium accumulators, I wouldn't need a reactor here. It means I don't have to do the fuel. Don't have to do the steam. I mean, I've got the original reactor for driving here, but then I can just get away with doing accumulators and using this power source, which is energy beamed. Otherwise, add an energy beam receiver onto the spaceship and add its own high temperature turbine, which would be good. I don't know whether they follow the spaceship. So the one targeting this, can I make it follow? Make it follow. Maybe they can do that now. Maybe they can. So I'm gonna do these beamers, right? We go to like Stardew. Stardust, I don't know. Not that one. Not that one, it's the other one. Click the wrong one. It's power here anyway. Don't have spare capacity. I think I have to do my home star system. I might actually have my main star system actually start wiping out biters though. So this should be on currently it's on no coordinate set, which is curious. I set this in Nauvis and go auto glaive. It'll just start wiping out biters for me. It's nice. Should be quite quick, you think, but it's even that seems quite slow considering that that's got 60 gigawatts. Whoa, it's making like an error sound. Why is that making an error sound? That's weird. Look at that sound, it's like awful. Yeah, so it didn't go around murder for a long time. I guess the other one's already on fire, so maybe it's getting better the longer it's aiming there. So my goal, what I was thinking of doing is setting all of them up to go there. So I have all my laser beams. Where are they all? Yeah, they're in here. All of them. Yeah, magnifying glass and ants for sure, yeah. I mean, I need to get like these sort of planets set up with it. They don't all have it. I wish they all had it, but they don't. Quite far down, isn't it? Halcyon. This one's targeting Stardew. Oh, so that's Stardew's one, so I won't touch that one. Go to Simius. Who's this going? Let's go to Nauvis. Is what a glaive. Estimore. Nauvis. What a glaive. When does it kick in? Oh yeah. Oh, is my game going to get slow? I'm going to try to get all my laser beams going at the same time. That one got laser? Oh, it does. It does. Alright. Oh, it's going to area only. What's there? Nothing's there. Old Hessa slapped a notice. He stamped a sticker for 0 bits. Ah! Nurse me senpai. Ah, cool! Thanks for trying out the sticker thing. I think you're the first person to try it. I actually had this ages ago, but no one's actually I haven't really advertised that it's going. I thought it'd be quite cool though, but yeah. Okay, we're getting Orchard's getting destroyed. What's happening on Orchard? I'll leave it be, I don't care if Orchard dies. Oh no, we've got 2 of them here actually. We've got, we set 2 of them up, so let's use the second one. Nauvis. And autoglaive. Alright. Alright, what's this? Kalmai? Where's this going? Now it's orbit. Let's go into the spaceship, so I could just leave 1 on the spaceship for now to keep it going, but I don't need it, so autoglaive. We can all turn them back to Nauvis orbit afterwards. Alright, is this one got a beam? It doesn't look like it does. This one does. This is a bit rigged actually. Nauvis, what a glaive. You know what fun in this game? How's it going, old Hester? What's fun? Tell me. Give me the lowdown on what's fun. Find the wretched Xenos because they are nothing compared to humanity. Oh, who are the rich Xenos? Is this a mod? We're just talking about all the fighters. Could probably need a power crystal collective still. Calamity. Orbit. Let's go to Nauvis and Glaive. Argus. No beamer. Brunus. Nauvis. And Glaive. The rich Xenos are the buttons. Ah, those rich Xenos. Yeah. I don't mean to say. I mean, where'd they come from? What's their origin story, you know? Who created them? Or what dice roller created them? So I'm doing fine, it's 2 AM and I crave sleep, but insomnia says no. Oh. Insomnia's not so great. Do you try like sleep techniques? There's all sorts of things you can do. Make it make it less bad. It's not gonna be bad though. You can do things that help. I do like a thing called sleep compression sometimes. What a glaive. Oh, I got meds. Oh yeah, the sedatives and active brain. This one's going fine on Nauvis. What's the next one? We got Tenius. What a glaive. I'm trying to get my UPS back, so I'm like, I don't want to make my home planet note, but I think I can do this and be fine. This takes a while. You can't go like select all autoglaives, all target one place. You gotta go through this painful reallocating of resources. I guess you don't normally build this many glaives, but I did because that was fun. I like the idea of my Factorio spaceship was powered by sunlight. There was no oh, we're doing stardust. Okay. We're actually not going there, so here we go. And then I watch Nauvis and see what happens. Hey, where'd they all go? Oh, there we go. Sargus. I'm sorry, like every night, so it isn't just a one day every week. I have to take meds every night, so I'm supposed to stop the raw power possess. Wow. Yeah, that sounds difficult. You must have a very active mind. Oh, Rajas has got nothing. What this one? One does. See if he does. Glaive. Pontus. Nauvis. What a glaive. What's next? Terribilis. Nauvis. What a glaive. I was meaning to do this a long time ago, but I ended up finishing the game before I did it. So now I'm like, well, I want some UPS back. Weeks Ovis, no good. Capitalist. Oh, Capitalist is good. Nauvis. Maholic glaive. I'm not trying to get some Phoebe, get the cards you were dealt with, nothing to do about it. Ground those pills off insomnia, one for ADHD, one for depression. Yeah, as long as you made the most of your life, that's what matters, eh? I mean, make the most of what you can. Different perception for everyone, that's the hardest thing to get around. What kind of enemies? What? Ah. That's right. Here we go. Also, the reason I'm stood up is the raw. There's Factorio, I love that, lol. Factorio is the solution for all my brain power problems. Need the raw Factorio. Well, I just want to see all these laser beams going around my planet. That's what I want. So that's why I'm setting up all these destinations. What a glaive. It's been good when I see it. There should be lots of beams flying at it. I could put more of them too. You only need to build this many to get one going, so not that expensive. Alright, let's go look at the Nauvis. Alright. Look at all the energy glaives. Look at them all. They're having a fight. They're fighting over what to kill. That looks cool though. It's like a giant arrow with fucking smoke and shit. Wow, that looks awesome. There's like a little video there. Oh, where'd my view go? Well, there's four. There's four of them. There's an army of biters coming into the fire. Ah, the radar is a problem. I have to do satellite view. I don't know where the rest of them are. Are they all there? I think they all start at the same spot. And they're spreading out. So, I have to go satellite view. Go satellite view on Nauvis. And let's go follow them around. So we got... I thought they found a behemoth worm. It's taking a long time to burn. Burn! Burn you! Burn you, burn! And he did. And then they're going to change direction. Or they're going to go for these biters over here. How many beams is that? Is that 2? Is that 4 beams? 4 beams are heading for this one biter. Is that what's happening? What's going on here? They're all dead. Oh, that's 3 beams in a row. That looks awesome. Like a trail of scorched earth. Was that 4 beams? There's like 4 dots there. Can't quite tell. I think there's 2 beams in the same spot. Almost. And these ones are going off in their own paths. One's going across the ocean. So this one's a little bit slow to the party. He's going over here, but there's no nest here anymore. It's going to take a while to wipe out this biters, I suspect. But while I do it, oh, this might be fun. And these things arrive. That's 4 beams. That's 5. These ones are gonna get melted. These are this is space exploration. So these are basically I'm firing. I got a mirror of solar panels firing a beam of light at the planet from like another star. So it's like I guess like yeah, just solar panels reflecting light onto the planet, I think. This is from 5 different stars around the star systems, firing beams of light at this planet to wipe out the biters on this planet. That looks cool though. I just wish it was faster. This seems a bit slow to me, but I guess like the beams are quite far away, so they're not that strong. And yeah, the rampant mod is very good. Adds a great level of difficulty to the game. I would not recommend doing SpaceX and Rampant. K2 and rampant is good. Done that before. And rampant default is definitely a challenge. Like, it's a pretty serious challenge. I've only done it once. These guys, this is too slow, eh? Oh, there's a sixth one join them. So I'll show you the map. Here's the interstellar map. So this is all these are red circles, asteroid fields, and all these are stars. We've got quite a few different locations you can go, and each one of these stars has got a bunch of planets. And each planet you can go on, and it's got its own resource types. Like normally you just have one planet in a Factorio game. So this game's got like 200 Factorios. It takes a while. I mean, it's taken me about 400 hours to get to this point. It took 340 hours to finish it. I mean, I've got this. I've gotten the victory conditions. I put a spaceship that goes really fast. This thing here. That's the engines. This thing is powered by those energy beams. This charges this up. Actually, might need to fly this out again sometime to get some more tech. But yeah, this is my old victory ship. I did this before, well, many times ago. You can't really use this anymore because the rocks now can fly at a 3-degree angle, and I'll destroy all the engines. There's no shields down there. This is like pretty bad design as well. It's like more like a triangle, and then engines hooked on the end. But this is square, triangle, square, and then engines. Not very good design. These are my little Naquitite haulers. This one's in doing not much, but I have a game, and I have one open side so far, and 3 technically 4 sectors of walls. Oh yeah, if you're doing rampant, it's very good to play with water on one side. Makes it much easier to defend. The rampant biters, they are nefariously bad. They will just wreck you, eh? They're not friendly. Hey, why we got Naquitite plates in this thing? We got 38 speed modules. That's not cool. No requested speed modules. Oh, get them out of the network. There's got 24 of those other things in here too, but I think it's working. All being fed ammo, normal, not armor piercing, so it's not going to. Oh yeah. If you're doing rampant, spoiler, get to flame turrets ASAP. You'll really struggle without them because you end up running out of ammo. The biters consume so much ammo to destroy. I wouldn't even bother with armor piercing. Just get flamers and normal ammo. I mean, if you got the rampant arsenal mod, you get much better turrets anyway that do crazy percentage extra damage. That is way better than armor piercing anyway, and it uses normal ammo. So I have lakes at all 4 corners on my base, so I can't just focus on one side totally. Ah, damn! So you got like you're exposed in 4 directions. This is gonna take a long time for these energy glaives to wipe out the biters on this planet, but I wish them luck, and I hope that they don't leave behind biters to recolonize. Blat. I have some work to do. Are you Russian? It could be Russian time. No, it's not Russian time. Niet. All the Russian I know. Is that right? I'm not sure what these stray biters are going to do once they have no base. And all this fire everywhere as well. It's definitely worth wiping out. These guys, the laser beams is just too slow. It's just nice seeing so many glaives at once. This is a much better solution than I had before. So this should just go around the whole planet and slowly wipe out all the biters. Ha! New habits talking to Russians. Fair enough. If you're in America, it's yeah, 5 hours difference, 1 AM. That's western coast. But if you're further inland, then it's even more time zone difference. One thing I found hard with streaming for me is not many people are awake when I stream around the world. Most of the world is asleep. So I'm like streaming to mostly Asia. Not much people in my country, New Zealand. There's not much viewer base available really. I don't think I've only had a couple of Kiwis watch me years ago. I used to stream on YouTube, but they keep banning me, so I was like, oh, I'm not going to stream on YouTube anymore. Which one's actually mining the coal? In the middle here. Okay, we can rip up this. This is an old mine. Weasel, you're a Kiwi, really? Ah, I wonder you're on when I'm on. I'm in Wellington, by the way. I never found out why they banned me. They banned me 3 times. The first time they banned me, I think it was like the word I used of Death World on my Factorio playlist was I think they just auto banned the word death. Oh, Auckland, cool. And then I started renaming my old playlist like once they unbanned me, and straight away they banned me again. And then they deleted my channel, and then they said, you've had too many community strikes. See you later. I was like, oh, okay, that sucks. And that was like in beginning of 2019. Oh, and end of 2019. I was like, oh, I can't remember. I don't know. So I just moved to Twitch and started uploading all my videos to YouTube afterwards. I mean, I upload all this stuff to YouTube, but some of it I don't really put much effort into it. I just sort of let it do its own thing. But most of my Factorio I put up with like thumbnails and all that sort of stuff. So if you're curious looking at my rampant Death World or rampant playthrough old Hussar, you can have a look on there. There's a rampant Death World playthrough on there. I was doing a co-op one, but I didn't record it. It was actually quite educational doing co-op. It's so much easier because you can expand and build in the same time. Whereas when you're doing it yourself, you have to like find time to expand and find time to build. So what games do you guys play? What's the go-to? I mean, I'm always looking for new games, but I never seem to have time to play them. But I still like finding them. I like the idea of playing new games, even if I don't have the time to do it. It's a weird concept. I'm like always looking for games, but then I don't play them. Oh, this is not good. Why is it filling up with cargo rocket sections? This is too slow to get them out. There's so many in here. Wow, okay, I'm gonna need like get rid of this shit. Cargo rocket sections are gotta go. I might actually fly back home. I've got a spaceship on this planet. It's just down there. I came here to build this power plant, but I need to build another one at Stardust. Or was it Stardew? I can't remember. So what do you play, Weasel Zombie? What games? There you can launch. Alright, let's go Aurora 5. No, that's fine. It must be Stardust. But it's not. It's not Stardust. Oh, these guys are trying to store stuff. Sticking with Factorio lately, some RimWorld Elite Dangerous every now and again. Oh yeah. I got a Elite Dangerous, but I never actually played much. It was always like one of those games I was intending to play. But it just didn't grab me in the first couple hours, so... But yeah, RimWorld's an old favourite for me. I did this 5 base playthrough. You copped on last night when I was starting up my resumption of it. I had 5 bases in 0.15 to 0.18 or something. And then, alright, old Hussar, thanks for popping in. Enjoy your lurk. There is a lurk function. Just do exclamation lurk, I think. I don't know what it does. I think it does something. It might just tell me that you're lurking. Yeah, enjoy your Factorio rampant. It's a good challenge. How's Nauvis looking? What's all this stone doing here? That's a lot of stone. I was unloading it too. Do stone pick. Do I have it available? I don't see a stone pick. Yeah, let's change it to that. Maybe they'll I'm gonna pick up the stone that I don't want. I need to destroy items in this game. I might start just turning everything to matter and decommissioning my empire. I mean, the lasers, these water glaives doing alright. I mean, they're spreading out a bit now. So all that area is kind of good. And the pollution means that they won't repopulate. It's a shame that they spread out so much though. I like when they seem to be a bit lazy, they're not really burning them very fast. I guess if I leave it for like, how long was that? That was like 20 minutes. There's a whole planet to wipe out. It's going to take them a long time to wipe the planet out of biters, but it should give me UPS after a while. But I'm going to run it at like 25 UPS while that's happening. It doesn't feel as bad as it used to because I've deleted a lot of things. I'm doing a Black Mirror Necrotide as well, but this doesn't work anymore, so this has got to go. Robots pick it up. Who's even powering this? Makes us don't have anything to use the power for. I might be able to put more on my, oh yeah, I was going to do my logic for my spaceship. I was doing this on pen and paper. I've got the wrong pen and paper. Hang on, I'm going to grab it. to get the paper. Alrighty. I wrote it down on paper when I was working today. I had to do the logic. Because I figured out that I'm probably doing it a bit stupid. And I can do better. So, Weasel Zombie, what mods do you use for your Factorio? Or do you just do vanilla? So I think when I did vanilla myself, I did do about 600 hours in vanilla before I touched the mod. I always like doing vanilla as like e-game as much as possible before I go to mods. I like learning all the ins and outs. So this is a bad system because it's using a check signal. Oh yeah, K2, nice. K2 is a great vanilla extension, I reckon. I call it more vanilla gameplay because it feels more like a natural progression on vanilla. It's one of the better mods. There's only 3 mods I like though, gameplay wise. That's K2, Rampant, and Space Exploration. Pteranodons, no good. Industrial, Revolution, whatever, no good. Bob's no good, Angel's no good. C Block, no good. And the reason no good is that they just add artificial time, but you're not really doing systems. The idea of doing systems is more of the... That's what I enjoy in the game, is systems that make sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm a systems elitist or something, I don't know, but that's how I enjoy the game. I hope I can build these. These decider combinators. Copper cable and electronic circuits. Now I could just make this stuff up here. Now I can make stone tablets up here pretty easy. So I think I was already trying to get copper sent up here, but I haven't done it yet. Why is there 5,000 necrotite here? What the shit's happened here? What? Why? Why would I put 5,000 necrotite in that storage? Doesn't make sense. There's none in here. I'm very confused. It's just this thing turned off. Probably is. Yeah, it's supposed to have that. I think it's making it a bit too complicated. I can just unplug it for now. So I'll just do green wires to turn this thing off and let it do its delivery. There you go, it should be off. Let's just take off. Supposed to be my auto miner. I think I've realised though that having accumulators is probably a better way of doing it. Because that way I don't have to bring the nuclear fuel out here. And the energy beaming is much better power solution with solar panels. I kind of like the nuclear reactor. I could just keep one for the spaceship itself. Alright, is it the thing? And I might change this number to less than equal to 100. It always seems to launch too early. Oh, don't stay here, man. Haven't got the logic down pat yet. Oh yeah, I was doing a green circuit tick box, but I hadn't figured out what I was doing with that. Either way, it should be mining this. Hey, stick around. Play a little. Good. Pick this ore. We got. Says the spaceship's got. Say it got 61, so it should be sticking around. $124 from the wires. And that's launching. But why? It should just stay put. Like weird going on with this math. I did muck it up I think with this one here. This is no good. It needs to go. I don't think it does anything right now. Yeah, I'll take it out. This is no good, this one. I've also got a bunch of harder robots. We don't have enough robots for the delivery. Kind of underbuilt for the robots. We've got room to build more. Maybe. Maybe not. Looks like I don't have any spare robots. I'm just gonna get some necrotite slowly. Gotta figure out the spaceship though, so Stardew orbit. Gonna go. I'm not there. All the way over here. Click here. Why isn't it moving? What's that? So weird. Okay, anyway, whatever. We can't build that because we've got no decider combinators, so I was going to send a rocket up here with missing parts. I got all this necrotite in here, I'm not sure where that came from. It's a bit suspect. I don't really want necrotite up here. Where's storage chests? I don't know if I got requested chests. I don't really see them. Might need to try and see if I can put one down. Request. And see if they build it. I don't think they will. I don't see anything moving. I think I'm always there anyway. Or I am there. Yeah, this is dock. And we'll fix it up. Getting off my spaceship. Alright, let's do some space mining. We'll build this request chest. And it's going to request 128,000 though. It's going to... Yeah, it's going to take it from the wrong place. That's not what I wanted. I need it on a separate grid. I'm going to take from these because these are storage chests. And they shouldn't be. These should be... They should not be passive providers. That's where we went wrong. They should be just generic storage. These storage chests up here are good, but I haven't built storage warehouses. I need storage warehouses. Oh, I need to turn my heater on. Alright. How's it looking? Looking alright. I should profile my stream manager up. That's better. Oh, 5 years. Cool. Happy lurkers. Oh, what's stone? Callous orbit. Oh, whatever. That's fine. So yeah, I need to, these being predecessor providers is just bad. I mean, it's fine for like when the ship arrives and if it's on a separate row-port grid, it'll be alright. But it means I can't use requester chests to solve my problem. So I might just delete that. I don't want the ore. Go away. Don't give it to me. I don't want it. Leave me alone. Yeah, they don't want to listen to me. As well as Nagotype here, if I put it in a chest nearby here, probably belt it out of here, or out there or something. Should move from there. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to get out of here. And I can just use normal inserters. And space belt. It's like the normal factory. Oh, whatever, do the other side. We do the tunnels. But. Hey, Chris. Hard mining? Yeah, the patch I haven't rolled out yet. Has different mining requirements. I should roll it out though. The main reason I haven't is because it also changes the launching costs. I haven't solved the math logic on the launching cost yet. So my mining spaceship still just jumps around a lot when it does its thing, which is kind of annoying. So if there was a launch cost, it would be like constantly jumping around, and that'd be stink. Have you seen my energy glaives? I've got a few energy glaives. We're finally trying to wipe out the vitals on my home planet. Mining drones? Is that a mod? These glaives are faster. I guess they have wiped out like all that. That's not. I can't sneeze at that. Just feels slow to me. Now I don't know why they got this one discovered. There's no glaive there. And one glaive's going up this way. Did I already wipe all that out? Is there glaives? They're gone there. No. Being on the sticker business. Get in the sticker business. I dare to slap some stickers on my stream. I was thinking of doing my own custom ones. Doing like a train and other ones. It's pretty easy if I don't really want to do copyright problems though. Like if I copy the train from Factorio, it'd be very obvious. It'd be nice if I can just do it as a non-copyright thing, but yeah. Kind of just left the defaults to do their own thing. Oh, it's Clonan's mod. Mine drones transit box. Oh, okay. That's cool. So I need to get more, I need to go down another bunch of these steam turbines. This is a weird setup. Why have I got 4 down here with this little thing? What's that about? I don't even need that. I think that was an old setup. You actually need this sort of thing. So we just need that, like that. We're running out of pipes. Come on, guys. Where's the pipes? Where's the pipes? There we go. So I just need steam. Cool, and we got some more power. Not that we need it. Is that not on the network or something? What's happening? Oh, it isn't. What the shit? Must be in the network. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. So my thought on my spaceship now is to get rid of the nuclear reactors and go to accumulators. Holmanite accumulators. I could go to the better one, the Naquitite ones. That seems a bit fancy though. I think Holmium is more accessible. I was planning doing mining as well. Got this ore, other patches of ore. I could mine other stuff up here and do an actual base. EV spaceship seems risky. Well, it's not really a spaceship. It's a hauler. But the idea of the hauler is just to go from here to here and then back. It's basically a train, but the EV part of it is just for the mining. So it mines this until the power's too low and then it teleports back. So this is the way of not having to use the nuclear, because the nuclear is not very good. I'm getting like 80 megawatts here and I need 350. But if I build about 80 holmium accumulators, I can charge them up with the solar power from other stars. Charge the accumulators on the ship. It will take about 30 by 30 tiles. And then jump back and forwards. Well, yes, there is a launch cost and I don't have it right now. This ship is free of launch costs. I've not updated to the launch cost. I'm 0.71, I'm not 0.72, which is the launch cost. So it's still free mining. But I'm trying to finish my spaceship logic before I actually go to the update, because I want to be able to do the non-free version. So I started to ship to Nauvis a bunch of canisters somewhere up here. It was to go into this rocket here, these things, the plasma canisters. So once I get the plasma canisters launched and the particle accelerators and the copper, I should be able to make my own iron fuel, iron whatever. Iron something. I can't remember what it's called. Iron. This stuff. Iron stream. I can teleport iron stream. And iron stream is what you need to launch. So basically, I just need to launch this rocket. It says that the own cargo is not filled up. Why isn't it ready to launch? Oh, I thought it'd be ready by now. Around more than 500 copper. It only needs one per. So with 200 of them, that's 200 copper. So I guess that's probably fine with 500. Seems a bit sad. Got all these extra space processing things I can send over. And all this rocket fuel is a bit superfluous. So is all the passive provider chests. Maybe I'll change that to storage. Put that in there. Where's the warehouses? Don't see them. They're only here somewhere. It's all like a manual loading ship. Okay, that's storage chests. I like the idea of storage chests. Oh, there they go. This thing here is a problem. I think I want I'm not seeing train signals and stuff. I don't need that anymore. What can I replace? Do I need more? Or do need some meter point defense and some reports? Now I could do some bio sludge. We've got no biochemical facilities on the ground, and I don't think I can make them down here from Nauvis orbit. Oh, we can. We can make them on the ground. But it's made in the space manufactory, which you can't make on the ground. So it's on the ground resources, but in space crafting. So I'd have to go to Nauvis orbit to drop that down. Which would be over here somewhere. It's this rocket here. Got some plasma canisters, but not many. We've got here's biochem. We've got decontamination too, but I'm not sure what to use that for. We're probably okay. There's just it's meant to be an aquadite drop pod, but I end up using it as a generic drop shit on the ground as well at the same time. Space platform plating. What am I putting that for? Who's even using it? I didn't even realise I was using space platform plating. Like a completely waste of time item. Just for, so guys, like it's literally like a cosmetic item. There's no usefulness for it. I still like watching these things launch. I really like the work they did on these rockets. Would love to see the 3D model they used. I'd actually love to use the 3D model and do like a custom 3D model. And put my own like logo on the side of the ship or something, and some spokes or something. Make it look mine. That'd be cool. So we could do lots of stuff in space. I don't know what I want to do though. Kind of. We just need to get those resources up here, really. Got the shopping list. Seems to work. Though I haven't set it up as a proper launch load though. I'm gonna do the shopping list properly. So I've done it as a raw total, but the other end sends whenever it fills up. It doesn't fill up based on one or more of these things is run low. So we almost got rid of this. Why is all this nectite here still? I thought I got rid of it. Ah, this is just not going anywhere. We just got too much nectite. That's a bit of a sad problem to have. Maybe I'll send my spaceship back and we'll carry on working on it. I just want to get some, I want to test out the launching on it. I have to teleport there. Should come back by itself. And it gets enough, I think at 5,300. It's quite slow mining with this power problem. We don't get much maquetite. The problem is really that with speed modules, I haven't really got the power for it. I mean, I could just leave them just mining real slow. Good question actually, if I remove the speed modules, would they mine faster or slower? I actually don't know. Either way. I might just change the math on this to 5,000. so it's launched by itself in theory. Should now jump back to the other planet, other end of the star system. Well, the other end of the meteorite, or whatever, asteroid, or whatever it's called. We won't get stuck in space though, but we'll see. Takes a while to launch. Here we go. Gone. Back. Not here. Yeah, you get stuck in space. So I haven't figured that part out yet. It's supposed to redock, but it doesn't. It goes, I don't know what I'm doing. And it gets stuck in space up here. It doesn't redock. Oh, look at the mass. 1800 out of 2000. 2500 container stress. Okay. We'll manually dock it. I know exactly where it docks, so it's fine. It's supposed to dock there. It just sucks that it doesn't want me to do it. I'll just turn it off again. We'll do the math logic. I'm actually here now, so I can do it proper. I can... Oh, don't launch again, guys. Told you not to. Alright, now I can build the logic. So I've written down on my pen and paper. Got pen and paper in front of me. Hey! Don't launch. Come back. Where'd you launch? What are you doing? Ah, come back, man. Very unfair. Why are you back here? Eh? Oh, this is broken still. Haven't quite figured it out. It doesn't keep the signal when you jump. It loses all the stuff, which is a bit awkward. So you have to have the coordinates on the ship. You can't have it off the ship. And now, why is it docking here? I thought not to dock. But, where's my docking logic? Where did I set that? Set that up here. It is saying Doctor 200, so... And it's based on this thing, which is the location, which is based on... this one. Less than 9,000. Ah, I did less than 9,000, it's less than 5,000. Now I should do it, this thing. You gonna dock? Are you gonna jump? You can automatically jump, mate, please. I have faith in you. I mean, I don't mind doing this mining solo, but I'm trying to slowly design this ship, you know? A bit of an explorer in what is possible in a mod. I don't know if this is possible. It should be possible. I think Computer X done it. I'm just struggling to do it myself. Alright, let's hey, why are you docking here still? Fine, I'll just turn you off. Doesn't like my math changes. I think it's this docking logic I've got on board the ship. It's no good. Why is it docking still? I thought I'd turn that off. What? Shouldn't even dock. This is... I made this 2 then. Can't do anything. Oh, I send that straight to the... Oh no, that's sending it straight and that's the docking logic. Oh, I see. This one instantly dock to 200. But it's going to there. It should actually be going into the back of this thing. It's just going to keep redocking the same spot. We'll just disconnect it for now. That to that. I'm sick of... Alright, let's re-anchor. And we'll go to... that. Can we anchor now? Yep. Alright. We're good. Now I can play with it. That's what I want to do. Now, I need the more decider combinators. And got my bit of paper in front of me. So on one launch side, I need water, steam, power, fuel, ore, and sulfuric acid. Is the logic. So that's 5 logics. So the first one is based on this thing, the yellow signal, because the yellow signal is water plus steam. That and output is launch. Okay, and the next one is power. This thing. Uranium fuel cells. Like that. And it's not going to be that so more, it's going to be any input count. Next one is going to be the ion stream. And pass it all along. And then we've got to do the sulfuric acid. So the sulfuric acid is going to be greater than whatever number I want, which is this one, so that one to that one, greater than equal to that, and now it's going to be input count any, and then we've got the ore. I'm going to do less than equal to 100 because I think that's going to be better than 0. 0 is no good. Pass the input count along. And that's all 5. So we got water, steam for the nuclear reactor. Now we could change that to percentage on the accumulators if I switch the ship to an accumulator charge. But for now I'll leave it at this because that's what I got. This is the fuel for the nuclear reactor. And that's going to daisy chain them up. So first up we're reading I'm going to read it from this, don't I? The back of the ship. Can't reach. Well, that's a bit sad. Holland substation, thanks. Lock it down there. Cool, let's power that. So we want to get to that and to that. This has got the first signal and it's already giving output of launch. And then this goes that to that. And next signal, still got input launch but it hasn't got the 200. It should do though. Why isn't it giving an output signal? Ah, because it's got the launch signal, so I can't pass it along. That's right, so this has to be any signal. So I'll stick to my way of doing it previously, which is that. And cool, so we got pass signal twice, and we get to the iron fuel. Now I might move that actually to further along to be the last one because currently I don't have it. The next one, come on, come on. This has still got signal passing. It's less than equal to 100 ore. Is that right? Is that really got no... There is no ore. Good, good. All green. The last one is this one, but I haven't got that yet, so... this goes back into... That is a red signal, I think. Let's read it as green. Let's not read it as... yes, be red. Otherwise I convert it to something else. If I get all that, I can convert the last one to launch, right? So this one can be converted to launch. And then I'm just setting the launch signal as a green. Back. And now the number's going up every time around circles. That's no good. Why has it got launch 1 on it? Oh, it's reading from the ship, which is... No? Where's it getting the launch signal from? I guess they are putting launch and it is greened in, so... I don't feel like copying this so I don't lose it. But I can always just load back. Oh, I got old blueprints as well. I think this is better though. This makes more sense to me. Problem is the docking. I still haven't figured the docking out in my head. So that launch signal should go to there. And we're one red launch. And red into couple. So I've got one red launch and one red dock. Do I want to do reds? Oh, it's got the achievement I never had. That must be all those things floating around. If I can get iron stream, I could send the rocket up. I'll do it without for now. It's got it available. We don't need this last one. So that... We'll cut that one off. We don't need that. Why isn't it outputting? Oh, that's better. Cool. So that's pass all the conditions. Gives the launch signal. There's a red. And then you do the docking. The docking's the one I wrote down as an anchor thing. So I've got to read. I do a constant for docking on the spaceship. And also got to have a common check. Because what I did is I did the different resource types for going to docking clamps, which is still valid. I think this stuff here that's those 3 are removed, those 4 are removed. Really? Those ones are still valid. So it's going to adopt to 200. Now 200 is... What's this one called? That's a 40. The 200 is the other one, which is what I want. So it's really telling me to go 200 because it's got less than 5,000. And it's reading the signal from... Where's it reading the signal from? How does it know? Got the red wire between them, but how does it know that it's got less than... Is there a wire I can't see? These two... How they know that... It's got an output. How does it know it's less than 5,000? Should have that as a signal. Go read that. Okay, so it's reading all that shit now. Now the ore itself has already been passed from here to this thing. This thing's got the ore totals. Got everything, this thing. This should already be going to the clamps. Just going to that clamp, which is now going to that. With the red wires though. So we're reading. We don't need that launch signal anymore, that can go. We need a docking signal, that's all we need. So either we're docking here, or we're docking there. That's it, right? It's a docking signal. That's based on the output 1. It's always 1 on the other end because this one's already at 1. So I need the constant combinator on this one is docking 1. I think I'm actually reading it from this anyway. That's already got docking 1. That's got docking 1. That's got docking 1. And then this reads docking 1. But not passing it through, it's passing through a docking signal, so I need to be passing through the docking 1. The back of these. These are going outputs of that, so this actually just needs to go. This just needs to go there actually. Is that gonna launch now? I think so. Well, that's at this end though. I haven't done the other end. The other end needs this setup, but a little bit smaller. It needs launch or and then computer. So I could put that on the spaceship itself. It's not going to get back, is it? It's just going to stay on the other end. See if I can get back to it. Just come to me. I can't jump to it. That sucks. Alright. 8,700 tiles along. It's doing its thing. Now let's have a look at these signals. So it's doing a dock to 100 signal because the ore it's reading is at 5, which is good. And unless it's as long as it's under 5,000, it will stay here, which is what I want. I might change those numbers, of course, so I can get a faster launch for a test. So this should be 500. And this could be 500. Do a faster launch window. In theory, it should just dock. I mean, it can't launch right now because the I haven't got the launch set up. There is no thing set up out here, and there's no. Actually, I got nothing to do launching. Only an internal launch, but I could just manually launch. I can just pretend 500 is it. We'll just wait for the signal to go 500. Might take a little while to get to 500. Maybe we'll drop it down to 50. Well, maybe 200. 200 is kind of okay. We're at 160, 170. Alright, we'll get there quick. And it should bounce back. But this makes it much simpler because then I've only got the docking on the spaceship and it's reading from itself, which is the docking clamp. So it's reading the docking clamp, applying logic, and then outputting which clamp to dock to the spaceship. Whereas the other one is actually all the conditions before it even comes here. Because it has to have all the power, fuel, water, uranium, iron, fuel, all that stuff. Whereas this end doesn't care. So I might need a condition on it for when the power is low. to jump back, because if it runs out of power, it'll get you stranded here. And then I'll have to like fly over here to rescue it. So I might have to have a condition where this yellow signal gets less than a certain number. It jumps back as well. Like a safety. Now it's not jumping back, it's like 500. There's no launch signal, that's why, but it's got the correct dock outputting here. So if I just do a launch signal here, I can just go plug it in. It should jump there. This should be behind these two, actually. Actually, that's what will be needed, because when you got the logic check. So let's see, put the launch signal behind these, and then waits for these conditions to launch, but... Oh no, we'll keep launching, won't it? I think. Shouldn't come back. Please don't come back. Stay away. Looks good. And it's back. Oh my god, it might work. So this is always on launch. Which is no good because it's going to keep launching. I'll turn that off now. But I need this filter to be better. Please don't launch. Turned it off for an on time. Yeah, on time. Come back, Nissa. Where'd you go? We're probably back at the other place. We'll just manually launched in. I know I can launch, but I can't. No, I can't launch, but I can dock. First launch, I should instantly dock to the right place. So I should have. Well, actually, no, I don't. I got enough. I actually dumped my Inequitite already. It'll come back here. Whoops. That's awkward. I have to wait. I have to. Yeah, as long as this thing's turned off, it'll work. It's annoying getting it. I might make it 100 then, for test purposes. No pissing around. Should pass the signal. We got enough. Alright, it's going to launch. It should automatically dock to the right place. Just need to get that launch logic passed through. Then we're going to start setting up the ion drive production, which would be cool. Is it launching? Oh, what died? Deathless, that's fine. Cool, it's the right place. That's what matters, and it won't launch until I tell it to. So it now wants to go to the other place, but it can't launch. There's no launch signal. Well, actually, no, there is. This one has a launch signal, doesn't it? So it's now going to launch from this thing. Ah, yeah. This has got a launch signal. I didn't turn off. I mean, if it comes back without me touching it, no, I can't come back, so I haven't fixed the other end. I'm still fixing the other end. I got to turn this launch signal off, so I'll just do input count. Why is that still on? Ah, because no matter what I do here, it's going to be the wrong number, isn't it? I'm going to give everything through, or nothing through. It won't matter. Still going to pass it through. I just have to unhook it. It works though, so that's the main thing that matters. Just unplug it. Done. Alright, let's fix up this other end. I might have to hop on board the ship to do it. Oh, I could jump over. Launch. I think it's 16, so it's instantly docked to the wrong place, isn't it? I might get to 100 by the time it launches though. Yeah, getting close. Come on. Yep, save 100. Good. Hey, what'd you dock again? Oh, it says it's got less than 100. That's rude. I had more than 100 before. Oh man, bring it over. I've got all these measuring devices. You're supposed to give me the good stuff. Alright, what we got? 181. We should be able to launch. Should dock to the right place. And then stay put, because there's no launch signals. Gotta get that launch signal at this end working. How do I do it? Could put a timer on it. Thanks for the follow, old hustler, and enjoy your sleep. Alright, I think we're good. So we'll see this logic here. So when it gets the ore, I could do another trigger for ore over a certain amount. So this is the test is less than or equal to, and then has an output for docking, and this is just a multiplier to tell what to dock to. But my brain's not working. I just need to tell it to launch and get through a logic gate, right? The logic gate is I guess another ore one. I can just duplicate the ore one, so ore is greater than that, and output launch. And it's going to read the green on the back. It's going to output. Why is that? Oh, it's greater than. Okay, that's fine. It's supposed to be that way. Very cool. Hang on. Let's just sort this out. Alright, we're going to output this to probably the back of both. Can't really like individually do it. I could individually do both. But it only outputs that though, so it won't. It has to go straight to this. It's only launching for the other end. It doesn't need to launch. I mean, this could be off the spaceship. It doesn't have to be on the spaceship. To make sure it works. So we do the red wire, like all the rest of them for the outputs. And now it should work. And what I'm going to do is turn this thing red wire back on. Should launch straight away and go to the place, get 100 ore, and then launch and come back. And after nothing, it should just keep bouncing back and forwards. I mean, 100 ore is nothing, but the whole point is to test that it works. And if it works, finally got it working, I can easily add the iron fuel, which would be great. This don't take so long to launch. Okay. Where is it at? It should be here. A little while. Yep. Doing its mining. We've got 7 ore, which is great. Actually, you could do a constant thing and then not pass through that, but I kind of need these, this thing is to convert where to dock. I don't need this launch signal here anymore, but that's a good little backup. So when it gets to 100, it should do its own thing. Those are at negative 17. Why is it? It's not launching. What's happening? 128 should be launching. It's got the output signal launch. So it should be launching and going docking the other place. But I finally got it working. It's only 3 deciders and 2 arithmetic on the spaceship, which is good. I mean, I took ages to figure this out. I feel like really stupid. If this works now, I'll be like, oh, that's so good. Oh, wrong place. Meant to be the statue. Okay, it's here. And it should be unloading the ore really quickly. And then launching again. Because this signal is now launching. So that works. So I can just change these values to be higher amounts. This launch should be, leave it at 100. I think 100 is fine. But the other end, at the end of Stardew. Oh, my game's not doing anything. Okay. We'll change its values. So launch when it's greater than equal to 9,000. Even 5,000 is fine. I like 5,000. And then this is less than 100. Now what's that one? That was the... Does that make sense? When it's greater than that, it launches and then docks. Right? So it should dock to the other one. Whereas this one is like, if it's less than 100, it should dock to the other place. But it could get a situation where it's between them? Maybe not, I don't think it could. This is just so it's not got a 0 signal. I think that solves the 0 signal because I can't load 100 straight away. I mean, it doesn't have much power here. It takes a while to mine. But I think I've actually got an auto miner now, so my only problem is I can't blueprint it here. I have to blueprint it at the other end because it won't have the external prints. Problem is I can't then blueprint the mine. So I need like 2 blueprints. One for the mining setup and then another for the logics. Oh, I move it all on board the spaceship, which I can do as well. Which makes it much better for a blueprint. Because all the stuff goes through the clamps anyway. So the only advantage is it's not on the spaceship, it's less tiles, but I don't really care about the tiles. I was just seeing it, visually it's easier having this stuff on the outside here. So the only thing I need to work on now is this one added in, iron stream. And then all these other ones can be ripped up. And the old way of doing it, let's get rid of that shit. It's useless. Where's the other one? I had a copy down here, I thought. Where's it up here? That. Or nothing there. Okay, that's fine. They're gonna have power on this thing while it's not there either, which is kind of curious. Don't need that. Yeah, it's amazing. So you don't actually need that many signals. hardest thing is going to be getting the fuel in. I kind of feel like doing a shorter cycle while it's free. But that's okay. Oh, they're not powered either, are they? Out of robot range. No, it's a good thing. Right, might launch the rocket over for the goods. So now I should have dropped a few goodies by now. Just turn off extra things I put on. Wish I can do these matter assembler and a matter plant. That would be great doing them in orbit, but they don't work. Alright, we don't get much don't get many plasma canisters. We've got this production up here making plasma, but let's quite start making the canisters. Even there's 20,000 in here. I don't waste chemical joules on my network though. They're making particle stream. I use that to make the antimatter, that's right. What did I forgot? That's what we're using the cubes, we're down to 6,700. Science is... I don't know, it seems okay. This blocked up. What's happened? Oh, we've filled up in biomass, that's good. Good to fill up on these things so you know that research is working. So, what we're lacking for research. I don't know. Oh, we're lacking astronomical science 1. Use this little finder. I love this thing here. So, clear. Astro. That's all the ingredients. We can just type it in here as well. Oh, it's auto saving. Come on, autosave. Do your thing. It's programming big file size because it's wiping out all the biters. So it's making my planet a lot of space. Alright, Astroscience 1 is right here. And we've got no barrel plate. Whoa, what the hell? No barrel. I'm making this thing at A speed. And we got none. Really? What's it need? It needs 20 barrel plate per 2 science. Okay, that's a bit awkward. So the barrel ingots I'm sending up in orbit, no good. I could have sent barrel plates up, which I thought I did, but maybe I turned it off. Looks like I've ruined this copper as well. So by sending the copper up to here, it's ruined my base because it doesn't now. Maybe I shouldn't have a passive provider for it. Because it's part of the network, it won't now deliver copper to the rest of it. From the down here, none of these things are working anymore for copper delivery from Nauvis, which I thought might happen. Which means the fix that I have to do, either belt it down to there, train it down to there, or robot delivery requester chest down to there. Wish I could do the requester chest version. It's going to be very slow though compared to the delivery. This is turn it at once, isn't it? And then it gets into lots of it. It's going to be some copper though, so where's that copper coming from? Oh, that's coming from a recycling. That's from this thing. Only copper now. Wow. So it's kind of toe destroyed my copper for the base because of the way I did it. I need to measure the output on the belt. It needs to be reading this as a hold for the copper. That's the copper there. So that's like got none. It should be doing delivery cannons. But that's not my logic setup currently. So if I completely change my logic setup for when it delivers. Because currently I rely on this belt for all the stuff down here. Green circuits and stuff, but I don't really care about all that green circuit stuff. Red circuits. I mean, I ship up all the red circuits now. I don't need these ones in orbit. That kind of don't really need to be made. I do need the barrel though. Now do we have a lot of barrel play on Nauvis? I had a whole bunch of cannons around here somewhere. We've got all these barrel ingots here. Now, is there a delivery cannon around here? I don't think there is. What are these robots doing? I don't even know what they're picking up. Rocket fuel. It's 400,000, which is fine. Yeah, you got 6,700 barrels, so I should be able to send it into orbit. I'm not sure what's gone wrong on my barrel delivery. I mean, was it part of my rocket and I stopped doing it? Wouldn't surprise me. Now there is barrel in this rocket. It's not going up though because I'm constructing the rocket. Oh my god, I've broken it. I have reserved spots. So I load this up with too many things and it couldn't build the rocket, which is a bit awkward. Okay, we can fix this. It's a bit annoying. We'll get the nickel-type plates out for now. Should let means be better build. Oh, I'm too slow. It loads up too fast. Okay, it's almost got the rocket out. Need to reserve spots. Wish you can do that, but I think you're supposed to do use the logic on this. You're supposed to read the signals to say how full it is, and then reserve a spot to never fill up the whole thing. So these will be turned off when the full signal is too high. But I never set that up. So those are all the signals. So empty has got to be like greater than say 10 or something, and it leaves 10 spots. But I think empty needs to be at least 3. One for the top of the rocket, and then one for the other thing, and then one. Well, also you have like overflow because you put more than the stack in, so maybe it does need to be 10. I think just doing. I mean, how'd that fill up so fast? Relaunch or now it's not going to launch because I've taken too much out. That's filled up anyway. That's going to be a problem over and over again now. That's probably why the science stopped, because there's no barrel plate being rocketed up, but we do have quite a bit. I think 1,000, yeah. Logic is on 1,000 too. What's my consumption of barrel plate? 3,400 is the peak consumption a minute. So definitely not launching a rocket in a minute. But we do use it in multiple places. I think we're firing up the barrel ingots and a delivery cannon as well. I'm not sure which of these signals was. I think it was one of the earlier ones. Yeah, this is Nauvis orbit here. So we could add a barrel ingot delivery. Alright, let's just bam one down. Why not? That'll do. I kind of like the delivery cannons still, even though they're expensive. Just because they're like a consistent resource. So, rewire that in. The nail condition is barrel ingot is 0. Yeah, this is barrel ingot. We've got 6,000 here, so that's going to be fine. Change the location to be... I don't know which one's the good one. We've got a few of them. I think this one. And change the recipe to barrel. Cool. That should work out fine. I don't think the shopping list has got barrel ingot. I might do that as well. So we've got a shopping list in here. Barrel ingot 1,000. Here we go. I was going to slowly move everything over to the shopping list because that it's just much more efficient. I mean, all the resources that go in space I can slowly destroy by just using them. Oh, there's 200,000 ground tiles and about 200,000 radiation stuff, but otherwise it's not too much. We've got all those wires in the blue circuits. Most other things are under 10 grand. Right, I think my ship should be doing well. Let's have a look at the NISA. We should like track how much it's done, but you kind of can't. You like look at it manually. Let's have a look. Has it got 5,000 in? 4,400. That's a good test. It'd be nice to measure how much water and steam it loses. I mean, I think it loses about 1,000 water steam in that time to get 5,000, so it can definitely go to 10,000. There's actually enough storage on this thing for 68 times 48. So I calculated my computer, 68 times 48 times 10 is 32,000 aquatite. So yeah, I can definitely do a lot more than 5,000. I think actually jumping back based on power left is the best one. So either I do the yellow signal and resource signal, or I just do accumulated charge signal. Because the power left, I'm using 80, 70, I need 340. I mean, those miners, I use 52, but I mean, I'd like to use more. But it's interesting, when they first get there, they do 120, but then they do this. Why they drop down so much? What's happening there? Oh, they don't get enough steam. So the this one heat exchange is too little for the number of what's the consumption? 250 a second. Output 250 a second, and these need, I can't even tell what they need. It's not even consuming all that. It's condensing it slowly, isn't it? So it says it consumes 30 a second, so I thought this was fine. This is 6 times 3 is 180 consumption of steam. And this is making 250, so that should be more than enough. I've got actually enough room for 2 more. But I don't really enough. Oh, it's giving me the signal to launch. So look, it should be ready to do its thing. I might finally have my automated docking, which is great. Man, it took me ages. It took me like 10 hours. I mean, I should have figured out. If I'd written on paper, I would have figured out straight away. So dumb. I think the docking thing threw me off the most. Should be gone now and stay gone. Awesome. And it's not jumping around either, which is the main part. We've got that workaround going, and it's correctly docked here, and it's got no launch signal. Well, that's got a launch signal. Shit. It's got a red launch. Why? Why? Why is it red launching? It's supposed to be less than 100. How did it get... How's that? Oh, because when it arrives, it has a launch signal. And it doesn't have time. It can't read. So I might have to do that. Oh my god! I might have to do the AI thing where it sends the thing, but not too bad though. It delivered a lot to ore before it took off. But yeah, it didn't work. Oh, so close. I mean, not even here either. Where's it gone? It's in no man's land. That's what's happened. It's in orbit. It's got more ore than it can. Yeah, it can't dock with this much ore. So there's no logic for this. It's not less than 100, and it's not more than 5,000. So. I mean, I could easily change it where this one here is less than equal to, it's less than 5,000, and it'll dock straight away to the correct place. Maybe that's a better way of doing it. Nice and simple. That is 200, right? Yep, that's 200. So the problem there was that at the other end... What does that sound? That's weird. This end does not keep the signal. Because it's off the ship, this math is not retained. So it instantly launches. So it has to be on the ship. Because the ship knows what it's got at all times. So you can't even use the outside of the ship. That's... Fine. I'll put it back on the ship. It's better on the ship anyway. I was trying to be a bit fancy by having it off the ship. So we'll go launch it back. Oh, we've got to jump. That's right. This one here. What's that? Let's do 1,000 then. Choose a way of doing a static on this. Constant, because they're all doing the same number. Okay. I mean, it managed to get about 3,500 ore off almost instantly before it launched, which is amazing. So that's how fast it unloads. So it doesn't really compare to the train, but it's just the fact it's no infrastructure. So good, no infrastructure. I really like that. You've seen a blueprint. I mean, anyone can copy a blueprint. And then we got this any resource. I mean, I can do it anywhere of any resource, any planet. I mean, you need spaceships, of course, but I mean, that's the point. You got late game tech, you might as well do something fun with it. Alright, let's we have to move all this stuff back on board. So, and it has to be red. Hey, don't. How'd you launch? It's got no output. What? 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 Oh, the famous thing. Mate, I'm never gonna be famous. You shouldn't harass me about being famous, you little robot. I am not that sort of player. There we go. Almost my stream was timed out. Yeah. Almost the 2-hour mark. I might take a break soon. Only a little one though. I kind of feel like playing Big Night tonight. I get this thing solved. I've been trying to solve this for so long. This is the bane of my existence. Solving this easy puzzle. It's gone into orbit again. If I can't get to it, unless I jump somewhere else. Then go to it. What? Is it there? Oh, it is at the mining site. So, why did that tilt the dock? It's saying dock to 200. Is that 200? Ah, because I did 1,000. Right. And unloaded really fast. Well, there's no launching signal though, right? Oh, that's a launch signal, so I gotta turn that launch signal off, because if I fix this, it's gonna be dumb. Alright, let's do it again. Let's fix it up! Fix it up! Fix it all up! I'm gonna fix it up forever. It's gonna work. I'm gonna move it all onto the spaceship. I'm gonna put iron, make iron down here. I need lots of power. There's been a lot of power here. I'm not going to adjust it to be an accumulator ship rather than a nuclear power ship. I could leave it nuclear power. They're coming here? Oh, it's docking to the other one because of docking rules. Yes, 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 I forgot. It's hard to get this thing going because once you get it going, it sort of doesn't listen to you. We'll do that at 5,000 for now, but these ones should be, for testing purposes, at 100. They won't launch. It's about docking that I don't want to dock. So I launch it, should dock to the right place straight away. And then I can go move all the other conditions onto the ship and figure out how it connects up. Should make no difference. One's for docking and one's for resource checking. Problem is the destination or where I'm at. And I have to send the signal through the back of this other one. Anyway, we're here, so look, so we got all these things, right? And then we got a launch signal. And the ship itself, it had a launch signal for the other end, for the greater than. That just goes through. What reads it then just straight away docks. So that's the greater than situation. This is the less than situation. So it should be just completely separate. Just reading the same green. Dump it there. I'll move it one top first, and then put it in. Now these, it reads the big pole green and then outputs bottom one red for docking. This should be quite easy to set up. All we're going to do is green the back and then daisy chain it. And that goes as far as the red goes. We don't need to do red, but I like doing red. And then red on this one. Cool. That should work a bit better. Because it's got the should the right logic. It's got the right steam. It hasn't got the sulfuric acid though, so that shouldn't be launching. It's got output 1 though, so how's it reading the ore count before it could read the ore count? Does make sense. It should not have launched. I'll point that daisy chain to so it can't launch. Can't launch. Is this green signal wrong? So look. Let's read the back of this. That's passing 6 ore and it is a launch signal. But the sulfuric acid is not greater than equal to 35, so how can it pass it? Doesn't make sense. This is not greater than equal to 35, so how does it pass the conditional law? How does that work? Because it's always 0. Yeah, that doesn't work. So this is going to be output count and red. No, it's not getting a signal, which is good. So the beginning of this has to be this thing. Which goes, yeah. And that does not go there. I should do the same for that one there actually. So it doesn't matter so much. Come on, game, what are you doing? Man, that map must be getting ruined by the Logibots. Alright, so it's got the launch signal all the way down to this one, which is... See, why has that got... Oh, it's got input launch, but doesn't have output, so that's not getting added, and that's fine. Yeah, so it's not getting the last signal. Not getting sulfuric acid signal, so I can't launch. Okay, I think it's going to work. Then the last one, all of them pass along. We don't want, not hooking that one up yet. Whereas this one's easy. This is just, we got too much ore, let's go launch. Oh, that's way simpler. That's such a better situation. So we definitely need this output launch. Now we probably could actually make the docking smarter too. Where we don't do this extra check. We're probably going to use these symbols. I mean, this is kind of cheating. Could just use this and then pass it along as input count for both of them. This can hook up to back of that and hook up to back of that. And this is saves me ruining. Then this is nice. I can actually reuse that logic for the docking clamp, right? We need the arithmetic on the docking clamp now. So how can I make docking clamp better? Probably shouldn't think about making it better yet. We'll just make sure it works. I think it works. It's only supposed to stay here to 100 though. So it doesn't. Well, actually no, it's 5,000. The docking was 100. And the launching was 100. Yeah, so I need launches on extremes. Yeah, I can definitely chop that down right now. Testing purposes, we'll make that 500. Should launch straight away. But now it's all on board the ship. I think it's a better blueprint too. I still need the clamp for passing signals, but not really as much. I think it's probably better to put those satellite beamers AEI signals. It's nice it doesn't jump back. It stays where it should go. So it should stay put until it gets to 100 and then launch again. Go to launch. Right. Oh, it hasn't got the sulfuric acid. Okay, that's quite good. But that didn't have the sulfuric acid. How'd that launch? That problem's still happening. So as we're at 31,000 sulfuric acid, it's got launch signal. Is it leaking through or something? It should not be able to launch with 31,000, it's 35,000. Very strange. I needed like the first one so it can't leak all the way through. Maybe it's like a leak, an overflow or something. Because 32,000, maybe it's carrying the pipes or something, like inside the pipes. I don't think so. Well, that says that's 69,000, but there's these pipes and storage tanks. Like these are like 8 times 4, 32,000, right? So it can't even hold. Not even holding what it should do. It's 45 max. Grinding very fast. The problem with the setup as well is that because it leaves with all the power, the mining setup doesn't mind when I'm not there, which is not a big deal. But it just means that I can always build energy beam receiver here with a gigawatt and some water. Then the spaceship would have to deliver water ice. And then I can convert that into water and steam and power. And I'm powering it with an energy beam receiver instead, but that kind of defeats the point of this remote spaceship that has all the power on it. Very nice if it was mining that when I'm not there. Kind of good that it doesn't know, because it doesn't use any power. But my spaceships are kind of slow anyway, they take about 20 minutes return trip, so this can do a few trips in that time. And if I bump the power up, it will mine a lot faster. It's mining very slow right now with the power output. Anyway, the test is kind of working. I'll leave that 250 for launching. The dockings, I'm leaving alone at 100 or minus 100, so it's always not in La La Land. And yeah, should always be somewhere, shouldn't be sitting in space. And I can make it better. I definitely think I can hook this up to the back of that so I get the launch both ends working proper. It's working. Unloading the ore nicely. I mean, unloads it pretty much instantaneously. Like these belts are very quick. And I can always make this a lot smaller, this ship. I don't need both sides. That was just because I wanted immediate point defense coverage. So having 4 sides, you get this whole area protected. which covers the actual mining patch. Because if you only got one, if you only got one side, you can only cover like up to here. Can't cover this. We got mining on the other side of it. I mean, I don't even know if these things would defend the spaceship properly, but I think they would. But yeah, it's definitely bleeding through. This has got 31,000, and I swear it's launching prematurely. It's 7.9k last time and it launched. I don't think it's pumping either. Not going in. What's with that? 100 there, 31 there. It's not pumping it. Does it think there's 45,000? See, it's reading 31,000 from the wire network, but I suspect it's getting it wrong. Looks like it's connected up correctly. Still 31,000. It says it's got 119,000 contents. So why is it not pumping anymore? Why is this out of power? There's disable control behavior. So this actually reckons that any is less than 45,000. Ah, because it's got all the rest of that shit. That's my bad. It's reading the rest of the signals. Oh my god, I'm so used to using any. That'll fill up pretty quick. Now it's going to launch straight away because now it's passing the signal over 35,000. Cool, so problem solved. Wow, I feel so achieved. I know exactly what my ship's doing. It uses so many conditions though. I even got 2 arithmetics on the nuclear setup to check. Should just come back and forwards. Alright, I'm going to take a little break. I'll be back after. So thanks for watching. If you like Factorio, feel free to follow, give me a buzz, hop on my Discord. There's a bunch of lurkers there. Some of them talk. But yeah, fun game. Alright, looks like my ship is... Did it come back and leave? What happened? Should have worked that time. Alright, still getting the resource. Ah, it's got less than 100. It keeps. Let's do it more than that. Okay, that's a problem in my situation. So I can make that lower. We make that 1. Oops, I'm not quitting. That's for docking. And that's for launching. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get 1 pretty quickly though. Why isn't it launching now? What's missing? Okay, it's just taking a while. That's the other thing with the spaceship, it's not centralized, so it takes a while to launch and redock. But I think it's jumping back and forwards by itself, and I've taken a long time to figure this. It's to get it going. Having that one on the less than equal to condition seems to be making it not instantly jump to. Well, then it's jumped of 8. Why? It's really some magic number where it doesn't instantly jump. I mean, this is just one's no good. 100 was too big. I can make it 10. There'll be some magic number where the buffering and delay doesn't mean it jumps straight away, so problems of 10, he gets here and then goes, oh, I don't have 10, and then it instantly launches. I think the launch signal should be worse. That should not have a launch signal on that because it's got 6. Maybe it's more about this. Maybe I should have long arms inserting in. So if I have a red arm, just one red arm, like here for instance, that might mean that instantly gets more than it needs. I think the one tick is the problem. It takes one tick and then suddenly it's no good. I mean, it seems better this time with the 10 buffer. Once it gets 250 we'll jump back, but yeah, it's not ideal. This is one free fuel. That's why I want to solve it before I have to go to fuel, because it's going to cost a lot of iron drive fuel jump back and forth in error because of game jumping. I think this is all on board the spaceship. I'm gonna go raid someone and then come back. I'm gonna open raid lines on the raid. I'll come back in about 20 minutes. I'll find some raid first. People don't stick around. Factorio. He's playing. 122 viewers. I'm gonna raise Anvil or I'm gonna raid that Go Jagger guys. He seems to be quite a popular new streamer. He's got some big bass thing going on. So yeah. GG for now.